of an onslaught of being terrorized and vilified online. I will say this, I came out of this experience, I was just saying this to Arthur this morning, with so much more compassion for young kids, because I was thinking, what if I didn't really know who I am? What if I didn't have the assurance of Invictus, that I am the master of my own fate and the captain of my soul? If
it would have taken you down.
It would have taken...
Oprah Winfrey and Dwayne Johnson, affectionately called The Rock, tried to solicit for funds to help the displaced community of Maui people who, of course, have lost their homes as a result of the horrendous, fire outbreak that ensued in, Maui. But this was met with serious backlash from left, right, center citizens and other socialites on social media, with some claiming that that was a bad move from the billionaire and, of course, the socialite. Well, this time, Oprah Winfrey has apparently spoken about this issue, and she seemed to be very, very angry with all the insults that people apparently have thrown against her. She has a response to that, but this is the Tracy Helping Axe News. Do well to like our platform. Of course, subscribe. It's very important so you get yourselves abreast with the latest from the world of art entertainment. So officially, Oprah Winfrey has made a statement about the insults and, of course, the unnecessary comment, I should say, according to her, which after she tried to solicit for funds from certain people, individuals who wanted to donate to help the people whose lives have been displaced, or I should say are homeless as a result of the fire outbreak in Maui, was met with a lot of insult. Now, she has apparently spoken about this for the first time, and in an interesting interview, she tried to explain the reasons behind she soliciting for funds, from individuals. Well, let's take a look at Oprah Winfrey.
Slander and
attacks, lies, conspiracy theories, really took the focus off of what was the most important thing, and that was the people of Maui.
The Hawaii wildfires and the efforts to help those in need. The People's Fund of Maui was created by you and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, in which you both poured time, effort, and millions to kick it off yourselves, yet and still it faced online criticism. I want to give you the opportunity to kind of give your thoughts on that.
Well, this is a really great point about being happier in the midst of an onslaught of being terrorized and vilified online. I will say this, I came out of this experience, I was just saying this to Arthur this morning, with so much more compassion for young kids, because I was thinking, what if I didn't really know who I am? What if I didn't have the assurance of Invictus, that I am the master of my own fate and the captain of my soul?
It would have taken you down.
It will take you out. So all of the online, being
slander and
attacks, lies, conspiracy theories, really took the focus off of what was the most important thing, and that was the people of Maui. So this idea came about because, as you know, when you were there, Tony, I was on the ground talking to lots of people, trying to figure out how do I best help. And in the beginning, it was just, material things, dropping off generators and towels. And then I started talking to people. People really wanted their own agency. Gail's son, Will, sent me an article about Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton, in 2017, during the wildfires in Gatlinburg, started a People's Fund. She called it My People's Fund. She had a concert. She raised $12.5 million and then directly gave it to the people, $1,000 a month. I thought, whoa, that's the idea. So
getting the money into the hands of the people.
Directly into the hands of the people. So to set up the infrastructure for that, The Rock and his team and my team, we were literally on I don't know how many Zooms to set up the infrastructure for the verification process to be able to drop money into people's accounts. And we thought, because both of us have given to charities our whole life. I've been giving to charity since my first paycheck, a tither.
And still do that.
And still do that. Right. Okay. So we thought starting the fund with $10 million would be a great idea, because any of us who've ever been to any benefit, you go to a benefit and somebody gives $10 million, that's called a good night.
Right.
So we thought $10 million would start off the fund. We'll do what Dolly did. get other people to give money, and then we'll put it directly into the people's bank accounts. I was so excited. I was so excited about it.
It's still a good idea.
And then I got up the next morning.
You still should be.
Yeah.
I was so excited. I got up the next morning and I saw all of this vitriol and I was like, whoa, what happened here? So this is what I want to say. I want to say that, I think in the beginning, so many people were calling, asking, where do we give our money to? So I thought, I'm going to give people a place to
create.
We're going to create something. And I still think it's a really strong idea.
Yeah.
Dolly Parton was right. Putting money directly into the hands of the people is a significant thing. And the model that's been created, I will say that as of today, 2,200 people have been cleared and verified. And those people are going to get a notice from the People Fund of Maui and going to have the money.
And it's working. It made me deeply mad. It made you deeply sad.
Made me sad that
and I'm
we're at this
wondering how you're
state in our
coping with that.
country,
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
No, everything leads to this kind of polarization, even serving other people. But here's the point. Here's Oprah's point. If you take your time, your money, your resources, your life, and you give the love that other people need, especially in their times of need, that is the secret to happiness.
Yeah.
Because happiness is love.
Well, even after her explanation, a lot of people are still livid about her choice of words and her posture still defending herself. Well, social media has been awash with a lot of reactions. Well, let's watch some of them.
In the hands of the people who need it right now. So if you send a donation.
Oprah has increasingly come on
Asking for money. Pure evil, in my opinion.
So we have created the People's Fund of Maui that will put money directly in the hands of the people who need it right now. So if you send a donation.
Oprah has increasingly come under backlash following her actions after the Maui fire outbreak. And now it looks like even Jason Momoa has joined the pile-on. If you recall, the TV host got Dwayne Johnson to send what people are calling a phony SOS for money online. And this was the same Dwayne Johnson that said this about the fires.
Complete destruction and devastation that has hit our Hawaiian Islands, our island of Maui. And I'm completely heartbroken over this.
With all of this, it's not really surprising seeing Jason being angry that these people seem to now be deceitfully using his name to advocate for financial support from regular people who aren't as wealthy as celebrities like Johnson and Oprah.
There's been some people on Instagram pretending to be me, asking for money.
The Aquaman star felt compelled to use his Instagram platform to alert his followers about scammers who are deceitfully soliciting money from fans under the pretense of supporting the Maui wildfire disaster relief efforts. In a video message, he disclosed that imposters on social media have been impersonating him, fraudulently requesting funds purportedly for donation to Maui. He said, "It's deeply heartbreaking and disgusting to know that there are people attempting to take advantage of this tragedy. There's a growing sentiment among some individuals questioning why wealthy megastars like billionaires would seek financial contributions from the public. Speculation has arisen, suggesting that they may have ulterior motives behind their appeals for money from ordinary people."
Everything that I've seen transpire over these past couple of days, everything that continues to transpire, hour by hour, minute by minute, it's all heartbreaking.
Furthermore, upon closer examination of the situation, it appears that both celebrities may be engaging in deceptive practices with the Maui community and individuals who are contributing funds under the belief that they are supporting Jason. In response to this, Jason seems to have publicly labeled them as scammers and issued a cautionary message, advising people to refrain from making donations to any unauthorized sources unless explicitly recommended by him.
I am posting and reposting as much as possible to the proper places you can donate, but I am not reaching out to anyone.
So just when we thought things couldn't get more embarrassing for Oprah, little Miss Oprah decides to come out and use her book promotion, How to Be Happy, to talk about how unhappy she is at how we reacted towards her charity for the Maui fires.
It's an onslaught of being terrorized and vilified online. I will say this, I came out of this experience, I was just saying this to Arthur this morning, with so much more compassion for young kids, because I was thinking, what if I didn't really know who I am?
Oh, Oprah, you coming out and saying this just shows the lack of empathy and how unaware you truly are. Yeah, nice try there, Oprah. We see what you're doing, trying to compare your time of being called out on the internet, finally, as a child being bullied, yeah, we're not falling for it. No one feels sorry for you.
Slander and
attacks, lies, conspiracy theories really took the focus off of what was the most important thing, and that was the people of Maui.
Are you serious, Oprah? Like, you think we don't care about the people in Maui? That's why your name got brought up in the first place. That's why we're calling you out, hon. Because we know that you're not really for the people of Maui. In fact, we care so much that we're willing to call you out on your heartlessness, fake humanitarian deeds, publicity stunt that we all can see right through. And she goes on to say this.
Any of us who've ever been to any benefit, you know, you go to a benefit and somebody gives $10 million, that's called a good night.
Shh, a benefit? Like, what would we know anything about that? She acts like we're millionaires. Oprah, this just goes to show how out of touch you are. No, Oprah, believe it or not, we're not billionaires like you. We wouldn't know what that is. In fact, a lot of us are just trying to get by, pay our rent, and put food on the table. But you have the audacity to ask us for money and then write a book.